It is 6:49.
Okay, item 6, open session. A, consideration to approve the reassignment of personnel. Ma'am, what is your recommendation?
The recommendation is that the Board of Trustees approve the reassignment as interim positions as discussed in close.
There a motion on the table.
Motion.
Motion made by member Sam Houston to go to approve the recommendation. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Second made by Secretary Ray Espinosa. Write this down. Any comments or questions?
Just a minute.
All right.
A comment, I mean, on what you mentioned in closed session about those people that you're looking at to,
As
we're
discussed.
not position,
Yes.
see if we can get them in.
Any other comments or questions? All right, let's go ahead and take a vote. All those in favor, raise your hand. Motion passes unanimously, 6-0. Oops. Okay, item 7, action items. A, discussion action to approve details, appraisers, and timelines for the 2023-2024 school year.
The recommendation is that the Board of Trustees approve the appraisers and timelines under the Texas Teacher Evaluation and Support System for the 23-24 school year. I'm just asking you to make one change. Oh, no, it is
34.
correct. It is correct. As presented.
On page 34, since we already approve those two people as discussed in executive sessions, can we approve them now as principals instead of
They're as interims, yes, but.
terms,
Yes,
principals, whatever?
yes, sir.
Because otherwise we would be putting them in assistants.
That's
So the
interims.
change will be.
Interims. We'll make the change, yes, sir.
All right, I also, ma'am, want to point out on page 31, under documented walkthroughs, the first bullet, it says a minimum of 5, but in parentheses, instead of
It's 7. It's 7. That's a change that I was looking
Oh,
at.
okay, so it should be 7,
It should be
Page, Ms. Onia?
page 31.
7, 10, and 15.
Thank you.
What's it? It's supposed to be a 7?
7, yes.
So is there a motion on the floor to go over the recommendation of the superintendent?
I moved
Second.
Motion made by Secretary
with the correction.
Espinosa to approve the recommendation with corrections, seconded by member Flora Guerrero. Any comments or questions? All right, let's go ahead and take a vote. All those in favor, raise your hand. Motion passes unanimously, 6-0. Item B, discussion action to award RFP 23-50 facilities exterior painting. Ma'am,
The recommendation.
Sonia,
whoa,
right here, on the recommendation here, it says board president's
huh?
why? Board president's recommendation. You can make the
What did it
recommendation.
say that?
It's on page 36. 36.
What? 35.
Board president recommendation, I think on 2 of them. Page 37 on the agenda.
Oh, board president, I see that.
Go one
I don't
more.
have, I
No,
have,
one more, but here.
That's a typo. It's just supposed to say recommendation.
It says board president recommendation, so I thought you.
mine says that the board of trustees, oh, up on the title.
Board
Right.
president recommendation. I
Just
thought it-
read-
Eagle Eye Ray found that right away.
Well, I
I
mean,
missed that.
I have to
So it
read
should be
everything.
board recommendation. Yeah, you-
Just the
Secretary.
recommendation.
Just the recommendation.
Just recommendation,
I thought
okay.
that now you were gonna, but there's another page coming to the end.
Talk to me.
That's all I.
Okay. So ma'am, what is your recommendation, ma'am?
The recommendation is that the,
I think that Ms. Guerrero ought to step out since the other vendors don't have the luxury of being here.
I'm not gonna participate, so
It's
Be here.
I
I can be here.
Other vendors.
I'm not gonna participate in anything, Peggy. And it's not in,
It's really unethical.
and it's not in closed session. Y'all can do whatever you want. It's not in closed session. I'm not gonna participate.
The other vendors do not have the opportunity to be here. I think it's wrong.
That's your opinion.
Ma'am, I am gonna ask you to step out, ma'am.
It's open session, so you can't
Yeah,
step out.
I don't have to. I'm not gonna participate, Mr. Bonilla, and
There will be no comments at all.
no comments at all, sir.
Okay.
And I knew that from the
And no
beginning.
votes.
Yeah, of course, automatic will be,
Right.
vote or
Okay.
abstention.
It's true. It's an open session, and I have every right to just sit down and not participate.
Good point, ma'am. Ma'am?
The recommendation is that the Board of Trustees award the request for proposal 2350 for facilities exterior painting. And you have the supporting documentation.
Why aren't the janitors doing this?
To
Because
approve which company?
it's a bigger job than they can handle right now. It's going to be industrial coating and more.
But what is
The vendor name.
Oh, you're going for
I'm
the,
on mine is 36.
right, so we're talking about the third name.
Yes, it's the third vendor,
Those are the ones that have the 72,418.
correct.
Is there any way you can get a warranty from them? or-
We do, we have it.
Also, but it's not
We
here.
have a
On
warrant.
the third one, yes.
Yeah.
It's right here, warranty.
No, but over here in this little block, there's no warranty.
Not any.
Yeah. And they're giving us the same 20 years warranty.
It's in here, yeah,
Ma'am, are you looking at Pro Roofing?
yeah.
Pro Roofing does have the warranty, but you're recommending,
I am
industrial coating and more.
recommending the other one.
Right, this one.
Where's the warranty at? What page?
On the first one, it's towards
doesn't
the
have-
latter part of it.
Yes.
On this one, it does not, but we can include it.
And budgetary, you left blank. Where are we getting the money from?
This would come from fund balance.
199?
Let me ask you, Miguelón, it's okay, and I read most of the things they're gonna be doing and everything, I mean, in your contract, were you including like a beginning, that line, and an inlet? Because I know, I mean, I don't know how soon they can start, but I think the teachers come back to work on the 14th.
This particular company is ready to go as soon as they get approved. Yes.
Do you know, I mean, and I mean, it's good for us, you know, why they're so low on their bid, or is there anything that the other companies are putting that we're not?
I would not be able to give you that explanation, other than they are assuring us that they can do all of the work.
What's the
within that
warranty?
amount.
He can do this before school starts?
Which is about, what, 6 weeks, 7 weeks?
Still don't see the
It's
warranty.
Huh?
The warranty.
It's not there, not for this vendor, it's not there.
They don't have a warranty.
Not in this document.
But they have it in another one?
They should, yeah, because I remember seeing it.
Because this is the only paperwork I have on him. You have
Yes,
something else?
that's all I have to.
Not with me right now. Let's see if I have it. It may be the same thing.
Same jobs as the other three, or the other two? Because the other ones, they mentioned they would be doing certain rails and they're really specific.
Specific.
No, I don't see it in this packet either.
When we submitted the request for bids, I'm assuming that's what we did, right?
Yes,
Did we specify exactly what it was that?
yes.
we
And when
needed?
they, when they
It didn't
met,
require any replacement of metal, what do you call those things? Sheet metal, anything like that, or any type of carpentry before they did any painting, anything like that?
it should not require carpentry because it's just the painting of the cafeterias.
So it's just.
We have
It's just
what?
painting.
We have the fly junior high
And Little Red,
and
and there's about the.
Benito Juarez. Right now, what are we removing from the classrooms that is being painted?
From the classrooms.
Boards, some type.
It depends on what requests certain campuses make, but that is not this.
No, but, well, yeah, we need to just take care of it.
So we're looking at the administration building, the Fly, and Benito Juarez. And it's just pure painting.
And the cafeteria at DTR.
The Chairman Williams.
Yes,
Hey,
It's just painting.
so we can basically get like this proposal, what they said they were gonna do, 72,000, 418, they're gonna do the same thing? Go by this paper and see if they did that?
For that, you are talking about comparing it to the third vendor?
The other ones.
We can, but I don't have it with me. Not in the packet that I have.
And one thing that I know that sometimes comes up is change orders. What is their position on change orders? Because I know it is the lowest bid, but,
100,000 lower,
excuse me?
100,000 lower.
Yeah,
On the last bid, it's low.
But like
$1,000.
Mr. Houston, the other one's very specific in what he will do.
For roofing,
that they, if they have to do it, they'll do it, right? So I'm curious to know what about change orders, because if they find things that they feel that needs to be added, they're gonna ask for a change order, and of course, that's gonna increase the price. So we might end up with spending $168,000 or,
But that's the second one.
yeah,
I
no.
mean,
no, but yeah, he's asking about this one, because it doesn't have
what I'm saying is it's
notation of
more
the change.
money. I mean,
Yeah.
right now, their proposal is 72,000. So we have
It would
to
be-
spend
it would
another
increase, yes.
30, 40, I mean, it's still gonna be the lowest. Just make sure, I mean, that when you sign with them or whatever,
That we
You're
know the
saying-
specifics.
well, that you're saying, I mean, we're gonna start on this day and we want you to complete. If you don't complete by that time, maybe we're gonna have to charge you $500 for late or something.
Okay.
And also for the warranty, right? But you're right,
And the
timeline is very
warranty.
important, and for sure we have a warranty, labor and materials.
Ms. Jones, whom would you put to make sure that the company is doing the work correctly?
Mr. Cepeda,
And then,
Mr. Cepeda, and Irene, yes. Just like Mr. Fernandez does with the fencing,
get that
Yes, mhm.
what it's supposed to.
yeah.
All right, so right now, the recommendation by the superintendent is that the district award the painting to industrial coating and more, and the amount of $72,418. Is there a motion to that effect?
I motion.
Motion made by Secretary Espinosa to approve the recommendation. Is there a second?
I'll make it.
Second made by
Discussion.
a discussion.
Again, I'm gonna emphasize, I mean, starting and.
And ending dates.
School district, I mean, we don't wanna have them painting while teachers and then students or back to school.
We'll make contact tomorrow.
Any other questions or comments? All right, let's go ahead and take a vote. All those in favor, raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Any against, any abstentions?
Abstain, sir.
One abstention, motion passes. 5-0-1. For item C, discussion action to award RFP 23-51, purchase of utility task vehicle.
I couldn't find that in
Yeah, anything in that regard, man.
It's not in my packet.
Yeah, it's in the package.
What's your recommendation? Junia? What's your recommendation?
What?
Saquito.
Go with it.
President,
Hey, leave it alone, man. I didn't do this. Okay,
Is it the same last year, basically?
The purchase of the utility task vehicle is, if I'm not mistaken, the carts that Irene was recommending. I think you have the paper for the other ones, no? I don't have it in my binder.
Is it like a Polaris or a mule to help the customer?
No, this is that's for the RFP for the first one, for
oh,
2350.
that's for insurance, for insurance.
Want me to go get you the copies for that, please?
Can we go to the other one? I don't know, because she has to be,
Yeah. Go the right way.
and this is for what?
Utility tax vehicle.
Oh, the one that we discussed, but you did tell me that, you guys had given the options to the main people of trucks and this is, because, I mean, I don't wanna, for them to help us, I mean, we didn't get our trucks, I mean, you know, they gave us those little things, you know, I mean,
So it's for the maintenance department.
Some are for maintenance and some are for the police department, to move internally within the fencing.
Okay, so how many are we buying?
I believe there are 9, but I'm not certain.
9?
I need to look at the, yeah, because we're not purchasing vehicles, we're purchasing
can we,
Polarises, those mules.
smaller.
can we sell some of the police cars and pay for these things? I mean, they're gonna be parked, I mean, they're gonna be patrolled.
I need one of those, my truck broke.
They're still gonna need the cars, I mean, if we're gonna, be going or whatever.
Kids were like,
Hopefully that most
still have it.
maintenance, right? Because,
I think so,
maybe,
I think you mentioned 6 to me.
5 and 4, I think.
Yeah, because I've seen some of the maintenance guys move around in their own vehicles.
Yeah.
With weed eaters
It's
and
up to that, so.
stuff like that, yeah.
That's why, I mean,
so,
They're in their personal
well,
vehicles.
that's why when she met with Irene and they went to the main staff, because of that, I mean, it
And
was.
they'd rather have
trucks,
a
but they
park.
say
no, I
we
understand,
want those.
and,
And those 6 will,
got some knowledge
help them
about that.
move around.
yes, and, I think,
And the budgetary information for this, 199 as well?
This one is actually gonna come out of a reimbursement, but it'll be 199 at the end of it.
Okay, because the money will go back in there.
Yes, the money will be reimbursed.
and, I would like for, when we, do the budget, for sure that in there, when we get to maintenance, that we include monies for 2 or 3 more of them. Because, if our maintenance people are gonna be dispatched to all the campuses.
Every
more
campus.
than one.
Of these vehicles.
Yes, of
Okay.
these. If they're happy with them, if not,
Well,
we get a truck or 2.
You're in the budget committee, put it in, and just remind us that we need them.
We will budget.
Yeah, because I mean, I've been seeing, I mean, for the big.
Yeah, we don't need the liability of those guys using their own vehicles
No.
at all.
No, we don't.
Unacceptable at all.
And they have, like, for the past 2 years, you see them in their own vehicles with the weed eaters, with the gas tanks and, right. We can't do D, Mr. Wynia? You said no, we can't do D?
Now, we could, I guess go on, proceed to D first.
There wasn't a motion, or we.
No,
come
well,
back.
the recommendation was done, but there was no motion made.
Let's just-
So let's go ahead for right now, we're waiting for Ms. Carlos.
Well,
Go to
sure.
D, discussion, action to award RFP 24-30, the city insurance.
The recommendation is that the Board of Trustees award the request for proposal 2430 for student insurance as attached.
And this is basically the same.
Yes, it's
Yes,
recursive.
Apparently it's the second year. that we-
I make a motion that we
Okay,
get.
motion made by Secretary Ray, and also to approve the recommendation. There a second?
I'll second.
Second made by member Mora Guerrero. Any comments, questions? All right, let's go ahead and take a vote on D. All those in favor, raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Motion passes unanimously.
You want to table C?
Can you ask her, Miss?
He's maybe looking for it, I mean, we already have it as an action.
Can you find one or?
Well, I mean, if you're
I think we,
recommending that.
if we approve today, tomorrow you go through the process of getting them. Yeah, the sooner the better.
You want us to make the recommendation?
Purchasing how many?
9.
I believe there are 9.
Yeah, we can wait, just,
He's like-
we'll approve it and whatever.
Type,
Yeah.
right?
Do you have more or less an amount? How much? That's what I was hoping to get.
Or the Gators, the Gator.
Sure, either that or mules,
See if I have
either
it.
mules. That's not good.
I know what is.
Probably looking at less than 100,000 maybe.
I don't know.
Utility.
Be great, even if,
About 10 grand each.
10 grand?
Yeah, more or less.
oh, okay, yeah.
Each.
We're not gonna see the police, people golfing with them.
Yeah, nothing like that. All on campus or district grounds. You know what I mean?
No runs to the tasty.
All right, let's go ahead and go back to, action item C, discussion action to award RSP 23-51 purchase of utility task vehicles. And the recommendation of the superintendent is, ma'am?
Hold on, let me see, I have it here.
You can, email us.
It's going to run, it's 6 for maintenance and operations, and 5 for the police department, and it's going to run a little under 110,000.
Okay, and that's 11 vehicles,
Yes, according to my notes, yes.
okay?
11.
All right, let's go ahead and, let's take a motion, a second, and we'll do a discussion. Is there a motion to approve the recommendation? Motion
Second.
made by Secretary Ray, to approve the recommendation, seconded by Member Nora Guerrero. Discussion, sir?
Just real quick, could you tell them to take care of them?
Yes.
Somebody, porque en mirada, un coach, esposa, chamaquito, and that's not for that.
We will create guidelines for the use of them.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
All right, any other comments or questions?
Discussion, I mean, do we have, some for the band?
They, actually, they received a donation from the band booster. They got one,
Also, they got one.
and they have one already.
Can you make a little note, in the band? Remember, I mean, when I told you about the support of the back? When,
Oh, yes, yes.
that we don't
We're
have a.
doing the pad first, and then that one's coming in next.
Pues,
Yes.
algo que le volteen atrás, you know, when they're marching,
Holding, yeah.
We're actually gonna,
there was a girl that
We're gonna
fell
recommend
off, I don't know. in a
the-
No, she
motorcycle
almost,
accident.
she almost fell.
Okay. All right, let's go ahead and take a vote.
Mr. Bonilla, one more comment.
Okay.
And Ms. Briones, I mean, there's 11 vehicles. I mean, I'm sure if the band ever needs to borrow one, I'm sure maintenance
oh, yeah, sure.
will lend it
For the
to,
PD.
yeah.
Any other comments?
Well, yeah. And these things, I mean, because I know sometimes,
See if I can give you the right figure.
I say with the band people, they have kids driving them, I mean, is there any liability in that, or?
Thank you.
Well, we're gonna develop guidelines for the use, yes, sir.
Including also the athletic department.
Yes. So yes, it's a little under 110,000.
Right. Okay.
And you know, by when we approve them today,
We would have to place the order as early as tomorrow, and then we can ask what the expected time of delivery would be.
will they come up here, so?
That's close.
They used.
We can go get them.
Sold as is.
They're brand new, my understanding.
We can go get them and each board member can write one.
Right here, it says, used equipment sold as is, whereas no warranty is written or implied.
Where are you, Peggy?
I'm on the, well, counting front and back, 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's got 109,300 at the bottom. Oh, so in other words, they're new, but there's no warranty on them? We buy them and they don't cover anything.
Well, they got
So
it.
it says here, extended warranty proposal, Peggy, in the back where it says Power Guard, and in the front here, it says warranty Power Guard.
The dealer, I don't think the person that would buy, or the company we're buying them from would have the warranty, would have to be, if this is from Deere, John Deere, it would be them or, yeah.
So
Probably
we got them from the place in Pearsall?
That's what it says.
Yeah, it says, vendor's name and then address Pearsall, Texas.
Are they asking you to purchase, an extended warranty, Ms. Briones? I mean, it looks like if they're offering us the Power Guard.
Well, it's how we wrote the RFP, so it had to come with the Power Guard protection on the last page, and the features for it,
I think.
the power, you know.
Oh, I have been offered
Okay.
this extended warranty and I accept.
It's gonna cost $1,050.
To have some,
Yeah.
que se quiebren o.
Well, it says here that it's not in insurance, it's just like, extended warranty or parts, labor,
Not cover routine maintenance.
doesn't cover routine maintenance.
Doesn't cover routine
items.
maintenance, so they better take care of them.
That's why.
I guess it's just like an extended warranty, Ms. Briones, but it doesn't cover any of the oil changes and none of
Really
that.
nice vehicle.
We have to take care of it.
That would be our maintenance.
Right.
Like those.
Have to do it, yeah.
So that's not what they're, then
Yeah,
there's not any, and then they start, you don't buy anything. blah,
they're,
blah, blah.
they're really nice vehicles. Yes.
So,
Are we ready to take a vote?
Yes.
Right? All those in favor, raise your hand.
Aye.
Motion passes unanimously, 6-0.
Who gave the motion and who seconded it?
Yes, motion was made by Secretary Reyes Espinosa and seconded by Member Nora Herrera. Okay. Action item 8, adjournment, motion.
Move.
Motion made by Member Herrera, is there a second?
Second.
Second made by Member. Favor, take a vote. Motion passes unanimously. And the time is, ma'am?
7:16.
supposed to take these?